Mrparka to do a review. The first movie I watched that I picked up at Wasteland is Tonight You Die by Jim Roberts. He did the cool zombie film, the low-budget zombie film, Welcome to Deer Creek. And this is similar, but different. This film I thought was going to be a slasher. I was thinking it was like a slasher, but it's not exactly what you expect. Basically what we have here is there's been a couple murders in the town over. It takes place in this small town that I think that he tends to do a really small town setting pretty good. It also, you know, kind of reminds me of you when I would go to camping and you stop at the small town there and it's just like really tiny. It really gets that feel down nice. And anyways, Jim Roberts actually plays the main character and he lives on a farm with his big family and whatnot. And his ma has to leave because his aunt passed away. So that leaves him kind of in charge, I guess you'd say. And the sheriff wants to cover up all the murders that are happening. He just thinks that it will cause a panic type deal. But anyways, what happens is the guy who from the town over, they found an identification card, ID, a driver's license there. So they know who the killer is, and he ends up going down there and trying to find out who it is, and he unveils what seemingly is like an underground snuff ring. After that, the kill count goes through the roof. To be honest, this movie is a 63-minute running mark, probably has the most kills in it. That's not really a war movie. Most kills for 63 minutes you're going to see. And when it comes to the special effects, the blood there's tons of splatter. The special effects are actually pretty good. And it's not so much the effects happening. When they happen, they don't look super amazing. Sometimes they do, but the after effect is just gory, grotesque, splattery, awesome fun.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. He's gonna kill you.
And it's really mean-spirited. The deaths are really mean-spirited here, and there's splatter everywhere. The kill count's through the roof, and there's a death in particular. It's off-camera, but you get the point, and it involves a hot blade going into someone, and that is just nasty stuff there. Did I mention there is an abortion? A campfire abortion? Baby doesn't necessarily look amazing, but it's just the idea of that is enough to be like, maybe it's a good thing the baby doesn't look amazing. But I say that it's a mean-spirited, high body count movie that you will not see. You won't know what's going to happen. I don't necessarily want to give it away. You might think you might know, but then you really won't know. That's how I felt. I was like, oh, is this... I don't even want to say anything without spoiling it. But for 63 minutes, I was thoroughly entertained. The body count was through the roof. Some of the acting is kind of not so great. Some's amateur. Some's pretty decent, though. I really like the grandpa. The sheriff is pretty decent, and Jim is pretty good, the lead. But some of them are iffy here and there. There is a cameo by Glenn Coburn, H.G. Lewis, and Charlie Fleming and Tim Gross. They all have small little roles in it. Charlie and Tim Gross kind of play like these I guess just like they're running out of cops, so they just get a bunch of locals to help him. And he also Charlie plays a cameraman. I know that he's been in some other stuff. Like they both were on the Resurrection game and stuff like that. They're always at Cinema Wasteland. And the funny thing is, Glenn Colbert and H.G. Lewis scene was actually shot at Cinema Wasteland. I recognize that hotel anywhere, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, contact him if you want to check it out. I don't think it's had an official release, just from him. But yeah, it is very low budget, but I must say for the runtime, I wasn't bored. I was really happy with the gore. I was really happy with the kill count, and I was really happy with the I guess I'd say twist. So yeah, this is probably something you've seen something similar to it, but you haven't seen anything quite exactly like this, you know, with the twist and everything like that. You can see maybe some, I don't even want to say a couple inspirations because that might even spoil it. But I really dug it. I was really happy with it. I still like Deer Creek better just because I'm more of a zombie fan, and I like the small town zombie contamination thing. It just makes me happy that way. But there's a couple gags in here that are pretty funny as well. The one character, the comic relief, seemed kind of out of place at points, but I guess he was alright. It was just really weird. And I guess there was an ironic scene in there that he was playing a zombie in a movie he was making, and then it turned out that he looked just doing the same pretty much actions when he was getting picked off. But anyways, if you want to see a whole bunch of people die in a very short time, check out Tonight You Die. Also, some foreshadowing in there with some tarot cards. But thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.